Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 271 of Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition, and we are inside the Institute. So right now what we want to do is executing... What? AFAD Manifesto? No. Boston Guard update? No. I thought we were... Shouldn't we be Sturgis? Yes, Sturgis. Nope. What? Zoe's Diary, your new assignment?
While I appreciate your attempts at diligence, Initiate, the sheer volume of complaints you have filed implicating your brothers and sisters as synth agents has done irreparable harm to ship morale, as well as your own credibility. Proctor Ingram, Paladin Dance, Elder Maxon.
Let's check our... It says insert network scanner holotape into network scanner holotape. Okay, that is what we're... Okay, it's network scanner. Kasumi. Okay, here it is. Okay. Okay, we're done. Now, what's our next step? Give holotape to Sturgis. I should return to so we can analyze data for any useful intelligence on the Institute. But aren't we supposed to explore this part? Can we get back? I don't think we can get back. Right? I don't think we can get back.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay. It does make sense because they are so...
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Tweezers. Wow. Newfangled. Sean?
Shaun?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Shaun. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Shaun, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Shaun, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shaun, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
SHAUN. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Wow. So, Father? This is insane. Give me Sean. That apparently is not Sean. That is like a synth.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son, to Shaun.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Shaun. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Wow. Here's the whole time? So much time. Don't believe you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Shaun. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Oh, I really don't know what we want, right? We wanted to look for a son. We found our son. If, in fact, he is our son.
I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Maybe. Maybe not. It's tough up there, but we don't know, right? I don't know what the dismissive means.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ao in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Okay. Wow. That is really a lot to take in. And is this supposed to be our quarters? Scissors, clean coffee cup. What is this? Large dinner plate? No, 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 no. Wow, okay. So we came in from here. And that is like going through a central something? Okay, that is really a powerful. So what is this? Is this? Okay, we don't need much stuff. Undamaged camera. Okay, we're not gonna scrap those because stim pack. Broken light bulb. What? So he's made everything available to us. It's actually very trusting of him. So he is really SHAUN then, because it says that is his password. Okay, so we came up those stairs. Wow. Broken light bulbs. Okay, so how do we get out? Okay, we can get out here. And let us check on the data. It says institutionalized. Okay, let us meet. Let's clear these up. Okay. And then, so we can see who we need to talk to and with.
You call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see
I thought all the surface people look like monsters. But you seem pretty normal.
Well, hello.
Huh?
Don't make excuses. Clearly defective, and I intend
Okay, so that is the central courtyard. We came up the stairs. Oh, we're supposed to meet with... Wow, this is a big area, and I don't know, I'm not familiar with it. And apparently they look like archaeologists. So this is another room. Yep, this is another room. What's this? Yeah, these are actually so if we go all the way down, I'm now confused. Okay. Okay, this is bioscience. And he asked us to meet people at bioscience. This looks like a cafeteria. And you know Dr. Lee? Dr. Lee was in Fallout 3 and he's one of the most amazing characters there is. So we need...
Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown.
Hi, Doc.
They weren't
I don't
kidding.
know.
You really are.
Most of them have lasted
Well,
long
all right.
past their projected
I'm
lifespans.
Allie
If you ask
Fillmore.
me,
You can
they
think
were
of me
built
as the
pretty well.
Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son. Keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes. I can't argue with that. Even some...
Dr. Fillmore.
Hey,
All set.
what do you need?
Unit, you can return to duty.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the Earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Wow, that's really fantastic.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Okay, so I guess, yeah, our timer went up, so this would be a good place
Greetings.
to cut the episode right
Institute's
here.
requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Oh, this is a vendor. Okay.
Let's take a look.
What can he sell? Okay, weapons. What does this do? 25% faster fire rate and 15% faster reload. Well, that's fire rate. So that means it is an automatic. In terms of apparel, what can it give us? Ooh, heavy synth chest, heavy synth left arm, right leg. Mark II. What is heavy? Is wow. 3742, 1720, 1619. Agility and perception, and all about two. Enemies have a harder time detecting you. So this is similar to the camouflage. Mark III grants increasing energy and damage resistance the lower your health is. Increases action. Oh, I think we want that. And then ammo, fusion cells, and plasma cartridges. Oh, it's got Corsair uniform. So not a great supply, but these look pretty good. Synth leg. These are all. We want the heavy type, right? Okay. Okay. So we don't have. Next time we need to bring water down here. Exchange clean water for those items. Okay. So this would be a good place to cut the episode right here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you will join me in the next episode. Bye.
Good fortune.